What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome to the stream today. Boy, do I got something special for you. In honor of the brand new game coming out this week, Horizon Forbidden West, we are going to continue our adventures in Horizon Zero Dawn, kind of just remembering the gameplay a little bit, seeing, trying to pick up the controls again so that I can be ready for the next one when it comes in just a few days. So, if you haven't already, make sure you check out the walkthrough that I did on this game way back in 2017. I did a walkthrough on, I think it was Very Hard. We completed the game. So what happens is once you complete the game, it takes you back to right before you do that final mission, I guess, the Looming Shadow. So that's the main mission up, right? But here we are right in front of where we need to start our new quest, which is right here. So there's... And I looked it up because I wanted to make sure I was telling you guys the correct thing. There are 3 new quest givers here. There's one there. And there's another one somewhere, but I can't remember exactly 100% sure where it is. But either way, this is where the new area is for the Frozen Wilds. So... here, I kind of set us up right here. I don't remember too much about the gameplay. I don't remember too much about the story. I don't really remember a lot. So this is going to be a good refresher, obviously, to help me bring in, the new game. So, as you can see, we've already got all of our skills and everything like that. So let me explain what happened when I was trying to start this game up, right? So... one of the coolest features about the PlayStation 5, it's on Xbox too. It's actually much simpler on Xbox. But anyways, I digress. When I played this game back in 2017, I didn't use online saves. So what you can do on the PlayStation 5 is you can save your games to a cloud. You then have to go into your systems. You have to go into the PS4 cloud settings and then save it to your... save it to your storage on your PlayStation 5 so you can play some of your old PlayStation 4 games and continue where you left off on the PlayStation 5 versions. Well, like I said, I didn't do an online storage thing for the PlayStation 4, therefore I didn't have any saves. It wouldn't show up any saves when I loaded up the PS5 version. So I had to go back out and get my PlayStation 4 Pro and find the save on there for Horizon Zero Dawn and do it. So that's what I did. And here we are. So I don't know. Does anybody remember the name of the last quest? I'm guessing this was it. This was the final quest right here, the Looming Shadow. I don't 100% remember, but that's the only one that's available here. So I'm thinking it was, but I don't know. Green, everything is simpler on the Xbox. Let's just be honest. It is. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not an Xbox fanboy, although it may sound like I am. I love all consoles and PC, but everything just is always so much easier to find on the Xbox. Again, it could be because I'm so much more familiar with that ecosystem, but I just never seem to have any of these problems when I bring in an older game. I bring in an older game that I used to play on Xbox One, download it, play it on Xbox Series X, and my saves are just there. Like, they're just there. Like, I never have to worry about having to hit a button, but every single time you have to go into your storage system and you have to find the save and you have to upload it or download it from the cloud to your console on PlayStation. You don't have to do that on Xbox. And to me, that seems like too much longer of steps to do. But at least the fact is that on both consoles, you can play your old saves. That's the best thing, right? So we're all winners in this story. But the thing is, we were able to finally be able to do it. I'm sorry it's starting the stream, obviously later. But let's go ahead and get this started. I don't remember the controls, like, whatsoever. So, all right, circle is dodge. So I'm playing the PlayStation 5, obviously, which means that we're getting 60 frames instead of the original 30. From the original game when we played it way back in 2017. And it looks absolutely amazing. So I hope you guys are excited as I am to continue Alo's journey here and get ready for Horizon Forbidden West. Looming Shadow is the final mission. Thanks, Green. All right, so here we go. This should be it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know 100%, but these new blue quests showed up, so I'm guessing that that's what they are, because they're leading us into a brand new location in the game. Oh, I just hope that this is the correct one. And of course, we're going to try to do this as stealthy as possible. Yeah, I'm happy I could do it too. It took a lot of work because I had to find my PlayStation 4 Pro because I didn't know where I put it. Then I had to update to the newest system settings, and it was just it took a while, but we got it. That's the important thing. And yes, it does look amazing. So smooth in 60 FPS. And I am uploading this in 4K as well for you all. Alright, like I said, I don't remember anything. Is there like, isn't there a... There it is, okay. So I know you can do this to kind of see your settings and mark enemies and whatnot. Well, it says campfire discovered, but... Ooh, what's down there? Where's this campfire? It must be above us. There it is. I see it there. So, okay, I'm not gonna go in down there just yet. I want to continue and get to this mission going first. I think that'll be the best thing to do for right now.
These look like Banuk markings. Is this the way to their territory?
Let's do a quick save. There we go. Alright, it says I need to go up, so yeah, there's a way to go up. Like I said, I'm just looking around a little bit, trying to remember how to play this game. And I think you just follow these things and you can climb, yeah. It is pretty much almost like playing the game for the first time again. I almost was going to download this for PC and do it on PC, but then I realized, oh my god, that would be the stupidest thing to do because, for one, you gotta be a level 30 to do this mission, and you have to have completed a certain amount of the game, which means if I were to try to load this up on PC, I'd have to start completely over again. I already did the Grave Horde? Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I don't even remember. How did you know that? Renee is a true follower of this channel. He knows everything.
You don't look like you know this.
Did she just appear out of nowhere? I swear she wasn't there a second ago. All right, let's search. I just usually pick up everything. Hold on, what button got me down here? Okay, all right, so left. Hold on. How did I do that? Oh, this is that. Yeah, this is where it's so backwards. Oh god, Horizon does it so backwards. So square is your crouch button and circle is your dodge button. I would rather have it be different. I would rather have circle be crouch because that feels more like what normal crouch buttons would do, and then the square maybe be your dodge. But hey, it is what it is, so figure it out.
Seems you're a long way from anything. Where does this trail lead?
For me, it leads south, away from the Banuk, past the Grave Horde. Banukai, watch over me. This is the quickest way out of the cut, instead of going all the way through Oseram territory. And take it from me, you want a quick way out of the cut.
I haven't even arrived yet. Why would I want to leave?
Strange machine attacks? A curse on the mountain? It's enough to make me look forward to Meridian.
I know. Guys, I haven't played this since 2017. I don't remember a single thing from this story. I don't remember the names of anyone except for Aloy. So I'm like totally blind going in. I'm probably definitely going to watch someone's video that says what to get you caught up on the game. I know I completed it and did it all and I knew it all when I did it, but that was 5-6 years ago now. I mean, that was just such a long time ago.
You're going to Meridian.
Yes. I was named an envoy to the Karja King's court. No one else wanted to do it. It's not so bad. I just recount the songs from Ban-Or, and the Karja draw their funny little glyphs. I tell them of the machine's growing anger, and the Karja king still offers aid even though he knows the Banuk will not accept it.
What kind of strange machines? And what kind of curse?
Machines tougher and crazier than anything in the south, I heard. And smoke comes off the mountain like a funeral pyre all day and night. But like I said, I just pass through now.
Yeah, see, I could never watch my previous walkthroughs. I can't do it. There's something inside me that, like, I cringe every single time I see what I used to do, especially the ones back more than just a few years. Because I'm just like, I can't believe I did that. Why was I such an idiot here or there? You know, I thought maybe a good new series to start on the channel would be us reacting to some of my old playthroughs and laughing through and seeing, like, maybe my thought process, because there are some things I do remember in certain games, and I could talk about it. So if you like to see something similar to that, let me know.
What sort of place is the cut?
It's on the edge of everywhere. The edge of Ban-Or, the edge of the mountains, the edge of other tribes' territories. It suffered in the war with the Karja. But it suffered before that too. Life there is a test to survive out on the edge.
Not exactly homey. I can see why you'd want to move on.
Home is what you carry in a roll on your back.
You understand, don't you, Green, huh? Yet you're still here.
Well, thanks for the warning. I'm curious about these machines, though.
And the warning rolled off you. I understand. You adventurers are all alike. Good luck.
All right, here we go. Into the frozen wilds. Aloy travels north to the Banuk lands known as the Cut. Objective log, explore the Cut. Rumors are spreading of strange events in the Cut. Banuk lands found north of the Grave Horde. All right, as you can see, it says level 30, so that's exactly what we need to be. Oops. I guess I didn't set it. Hold on. All right, there we go. All right. Quest has been activated. Oh, I know. Trust me. I will never make this channel be a non-commentary. If I was to like do something, I would start a completely new channel and have no commentary playthroughs. But this channel will always be full of commentary. Although sometimes I do like to take a break from commentary, but I know a lot of you guys sometimes watch my playthroughs specifically for commentaries.
The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future, or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
I just wish I could remember what exactly they're talking about. And yeah, I love him, right? He's great, man. He was in John Wick, and he was the main bad guy in Quantum. What was it? Quantum Dream or no? Quantum shit. I don't remember the name of that damn game. The one that was really good. It had Sean Ashmore as the guy, and it was about the time traveling thing, whatever. Quantic Dream or Quantum something. I loved the game though. I just don't remember the name of it. Oh, shnikes. Why has he already got damage down? Alright, how about we highlight and highlight his track.
Predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Took some damage on the way down, I guess. Alright, I don't see... I'm gonna try to be stealthy, of course, guys. You know me. Now I could set up traps. I remember I do have... I say I got the rope light. I've got precision arrows. Oh my god, I got so many things. I don't remember what the hell any of these things do. Okay, so first things first is, I don't know if we can stealth this type of creature. Because it might be too big for us to stealth. I'm gonna try, though. Aloy, you're so slow that this guy is so much faster than you. And that you're not going to be able to catch up when you're crouching. Alright, well that being said... Is there any place that I can get maybe here? There we go, okay. This will be fine. I think I should be able to hopefully catch up with him right here. Then I can try to stealth him.
Gets past them.
Dang it, it didn't do it. Holy shit. It did not do it. I hit the button for the strike, but... Oh, man. My god. Oh. Sheesh! I don't know what the hell's going on right here. It's just, it's hitting me so much that I can't... Oh, it just, that tore me up. So I hit the R1 for the silent strike because I didn't know which button needed to be pressed to do it. It didn't do it. It just, did you see how it hit? So it must have immediately like went outside of its range the moment I hit it. I know you say I can't stealth kill it, but it did give me the option to. It did give me the option said stealth.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
I think I can. I just think I just need to do it better. See? Alright, get out of there. My god, dude. It doesn't take any damage, man. I think I got a good...
Fire's no good against it.
Fire's no good against it, okay. Shit. Sheesh. Stuck in... Pretty easy to get stuck in this little thing here I'm trying to do. There we go. Oh! I feel like I'm not doing any damage to it. Is it just me, or... not work. I need a, what the hell? Okay, I need a different, let's try this thing. I'm only getting 3 damage. That's not enough damage.
I dropped it!
Alright, he is getting lower. Okay, I'm stuck. It's gonna take a while before I get back into this, guys, I think. Alright, we got it. Yeah. I gotta, like I said, I gotta figure everything out, and we'll do that.
Forget about traveling light.
Okay, we did it. I don't care how sloppy that was. We'll get it. We'll get it. Let me look real quick and let me see. So, yeah. That's the Shadow Hunter. That's the... I got 2 Shadow Hunters. One is a hardpoint arrow. The other is just the regular version. So fire didn't do any damage to it, so remember that. We got the precision arrow, which is the sharpshooter bow. So, let's see, we got sticky bombs, so that'll be good that we need to do those. And we got this guy, which is the blast bomb, so we'll remember that as well. And then the rope light pack, whatever this is, I'm not sure. It's a rope caster. Let me see what it does. I think, is this the one that does the here, and then here? No, it's not. Okay, it's not the trip caster, it's a rope caster. Alright. Alright, let's move on. Like I said, it'll take me a little time to get used to the gameplay again. So it's almost like we're all enjoying this for the first time again. You get to watch me suck. And then by the end of the game, we'll be ready to go for Forbidden West and get right into it. That's the whole point of it. Now, I haven't decided if I want to do the Forbidden West. I already know that I'm doing a Let's Play first, guys. So, Forbidden West is going to be done just like this. Live streams.
Keep that for later.
Let's Play version. That's going to be the first thing. But, the question is, are we going to do it on normal mode, or are we going to do it on a hard mode? Hey, Dune, what's up, dude? Just like riding a bike. That's right, let's go, Aloy. It takes a little time. Get back into it. Now, the only downside, I think, about the Frozen Wilds is it's going to all take place in the snowy areas. I think this game looks the best when it's not in snowy areas, when it's in, like, open, lush environments. That's why I'm really, really excited for Forbidden West, because you get to see, like, the beautiful sun, open world. It's going to be just so beautiful. I can't wait. Oh, I'm sure there was... I could have done that way better. I just didn't have the right weapons equipped. I was... Usually when I would get a shot, it moved too quick, and I would only get maybe 3 damage points off of them, which never... is not... It will take forever to take an enemy out.
Ha! You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You know what? I always wanted to play this back when it came out. I don't know why I never did. I moved on to something else.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
This is Song's Edge, biggest settlement in the cut.
I mean, just look at this. Guys, this is a 5-year-old game.
And the village too.
I don't think anyone's going to argue if PlayStation has the best looking games. Let's do a little panorama shot here. I mean, look at... Ah, this PS5 just makes it run so much smoother, too. Dude, that's like a perfect screenshot. If I took the HUD off... Isn't there a photo mode? Right, but then you just hide the UI? My god, look at that. Go ahead. Take a screenshot of your screen so you can place it on your phones. I mean, it's just so beautiful. Give me your goofy look. Oh, there's no goofy look. I am fearless. They call me Aloy the Fearless. Arrgh. Here I come to save the day. I've started watching some of the reviews. I already recommend you guys to check out Digital Foundry's PS5 analysis on the game on Horizon Forbidden West. I always check out their kind of analysis before I get a new game. I'm still going to get it no matter what, but I always check it out just so I can see the beauties of the game that you might not notice. I haven't decided if I'm going to play it in resolution mode, which is 4K native at 30, or if I'm going to do performance mode, which is 1880p at 60 frames, checkerboard up to 4K. But from what I saw from the Digital Foundry analysis is that they preferred actually playing in the 30 frames, which is weird because 60 frames is usually the way to go. So I haven't decided which one I'm going to stick with, but I guess we'll find out whenever we load up the game and see what you guys think. I don't know how long this DLC is. I think it's like not that long, but... So we're going to be streaming this the next few days to get ready for Forbidden West.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Who knows better how to lead than Avatar?
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead, but not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
I don't mind open world games as long as they're not boring and They do things to keep your attention in good ways, but it is oversaturated. Open world games are way oversaturated in the market these days.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for, falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the demon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Oratok!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
A daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her. But no. Here's Big Oratok, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Yeah, I'd have to agree, dude. The OST is really good. You know, everyone gives God of War's soundtrack like the best, or Uncharted soundtrack, you know, the best. But just listening to that right there, that cinema score that we just got during that cutscene, just was like, wow, it moved me. It made me want to do more. And I will say this, open world games are oversaturated. There's so many of them. But here's the thing. There are a few that know the formula well enough to not bore you, to keep your attention, to not make things like make you feel overcomesome. And I'll say that say for instance, I'm just using an example. The Far Cry series is an example of how not to do an open world game. The Assassin's Creed series is a mix for me, because Origins, I never got bored in Origins no matter what I did. And the same goes with Odyssey. I didn't get too bored, but Valhalla, I got bored super quickly. Even though Valhalla was the most interesting one mythological and story-wise, because I wanted to know what it was like during the Vikings age, you know, because me and my wife love watching Viking documentaries and stuff like that. But that open world just did not feel like there was enough to keep me entertained in what I would want. So it really is who's making the open world, and it's about what they do to keep the player entertained and having fun. I've already watched some reviews on the Forbidden West, and most of the reviewers said specifically, oh, thank you, babe. Is there a dude? Oh, my wife just brought me a Reese's peanut butter heart for Valentine's Day. Aw, because she loves me. That's so sweet. I got the best baby in the world. Anyways, but happy Valentine's Day to all of you out there too. But I totally lost track of point because that's what happens when I'm ADHD, and then my wife comes in and gives me candy, and then I lose track of whatever it is I was saying, and I was really trying to say something passionate and deep. And I totally forgot, and we're going to continue the story because I do not remember what the hell I was talking about. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, I remember now. Shit. Hold on. For Forbidden Wests, where I watched the reviews, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they said that it didn't get boring. Like, they were able to, in Forbidden West, they were able to keep the game going, and they know how to keep the story missions and the side content had a lot of story-related stuff. So when you put side content in a game and you make it story related, then you feel like you're continuing that journey, that main journey that you're going on, and you want to keep it going. You want to do the side content because you want to explore the story more. Whereas in some games, the side content is just like, go do this for this person. You need 2 of these items, then 3 of these items. And then all of a sudden, you complete the side mission. Congratulations, you now get a trophy. You know, that is not how you do side content. You want meaningful side content. Let's continue. Sorry, I speak for a very long time. I'm done talking. I won't talk for 2 minutes. Promise.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth. Filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
Look at that, man. That was amazing. Like, one of the biggest complaints in the main game for Horizon Zero Dawn was that the characters just stood there when you were talking to them, right? They didn't move too much, and that's always a big thing when it comes to RPGs like Elder Scrolls and stuff like that. When you're talking and having these conversations back and forth, they're just conversations. They don't physically make you want to pay attention. You know what I mean? But that cinema right there that happened, the way it moved the camera around, the way he moved his body, the way she did, and she shrugged and all that stuff, it really adds like it makes you want to pay more attention. That's how you do it. Like, you get, every single conversation needs to feel like it's an important conversation. And right there, that felt to me like that was an important conversation.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
I don't really see myself retiring from YouTube. Like, I'm already older than most Let's Players and walkthrough guys out there. Most of them are still in their 20s. You know, I'm pushing 40, so I think one of the things that keeps me relatively young in this market is my voice still sounds a little bit like a child, but not really a child, more like a pre-adolescent acne-face ridden boy. But anyways, I still have that young voice, and I think that's one thing that keeps people watching, because if all they would have in the back of their minds is I am listening to a 38-year-old guy talk about video games, then I think a lot more people would probably not want to watch.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Barja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I hope I don't die in the middle of a walkthrough. That would kind of suck. And it'll just be another unfinished walkthrough. That does sound like it would definitely come from this channel.
I want to know more about this Damon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
See how much exposition?
More about Araya or Thunderstrong.
But I suppose she can afford
But the good thing is the exposition was actually interesting to figure out. The way it was done actually felt pretty good. So we have a new side quest.
They are among the most
We have different optional things.
Sakuli's painting is coming along.
The shaman's path. And what's the main?
Peaceful
I'm
machines in
guessing.
the grove south of the cut. Probably nonsense. But
I'm guessing that's Natahukin. Let's go ahead and talk to Aratahukin. No, it's Aratak.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My
God of
chieftain.
War 18. Kratos versus what?
Outlander.
Younglings?
You wish to speak?
somehow Kratos joined into the Jedi Star Wars universe, and he's trying to find peace, and younglings come and take his 15th child from his 13th wife, and he's got to go out and seek revenge and take out all the younglings. I mean, that would be God of War 18. I'd buy that game.
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
Now, see, if you know, I think to myself in 20 years that I'll still be streaming. Hopefully, I really do hope I do. I mean, I want to do this for as long as my body will allow me to. I just hope that my daughter one day will be able to join me, and she'll carry on the torch, you know, and she'll love games. She'll love games the way that I love games. Although I want her to have her own personality, but I want her to appreciate games the way that I appreciate games, and I want her to have that drive and not to want to finish things early, but to want to explore and search and discuss, you know. And I want to be like this. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Sinner's Trade 01, your host here. It's my 75th birthday, and I'm so excited to play God of War 18. Attack of the Younglings. Coming soon on the PlayStation 19. Or you could get the Xbox 3675 4397060 version, because Xbox for some reason likes to name their things really, really weird. I mean, seriously, we had the Xbox, then we had the Xbox 360, like we just did a big full circle on the Xbox. Then we decided, hey, let's bring it back. Let's have the Xbox One, right? But then let's make it even cooler. Let's add an X on front of it. The Xbox One X. It's extremely Xbox One, right? And then after that, we're going to be like, let's make this entire ecosystem the series of Xbox. So let's have it be the Xbox Series. I don't know. Let's just go straight hardcore for the first Xbox Series. Xbox Series X. But then for those people that don't like to go X, let's go Xbox Series S for, hey, you know, this is the Xbox Series S, dude. We're light, man. We're chill. We're serious, but we're not like that serious, bro. You know? It's just like, what are they thinking?
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
No, I think the next Xbox should be the Xbox Series X squared. that should be the total name.
There are other Werax in Song's Edge too?
Yes, the village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Daemon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You know, I'm gonna laugh if the new Mass Effect game that's gonna be coming out, Garrus is your playable character. Because I think what's gonna happen is if Garrus is the playable character, Brandon's head is gonna explode like that 80s movie with Michael Ironside called Scanners. I'm telling you, I'm waiting for it to happen.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. Prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Once Cooley completes her painting, it will be cause.
Alright, so we got the Shaman's Path, which leads us there, but let's see what... We want to do some side content because we want to enjoy and explore. So let's see what this little side mission up here is. Plus, we need to reacquaint ourselves with the gameplay and the content, I think it's going to be better if we do some side missions first before we dive too much into the story,
You seem
so I can
sad,
remember
stranger.
things.
I heard you mention a flood.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lelai, the drummer of Deep Din.
Whoa,
Or at least I was.
that's Elena
Disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din.
from Uncharted series.
Hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling.
She needs to be in more video games.
I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it. Or to remember my family.
I can agree with her. I'm a
Of course,
drummer
if the
too.
waters don't recede. What's the point of joy? Or remembering?
I'm so glad. I haven't, you know, outside of the Uncharted series, I don't really hear her voice in video games a lot. So knowing that she's in this, I think that's pretty cool. I hope she's in a lot more things that I just haven't noticed.
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
I haven't seen the Uncharted movie, but I know it's getting bad reviews, and I expected it. Because the Uncharted movie just did not seem... It seemed like it was just a cash grab. We wanted it to be something true to the story, but the moment they cast Tom, whatever his name is, I can never remember his name. The moment they cast him, and they didn't cast an older Drake at the same time. If they would have casted an older Drake to play like a 30 or 40-year-old Drake and not have it be Tom, it would make sense. Sully, I'm okay with Mark Wahlberg being Sully. I think he can pull it off with the mustache. But I just don't see Tom as... I see him as a young Nathan Drake, yeah, but if you wanted to create a series where you can have multiple movies, he doesn't make sense. Because he's going to look baby-faced for the rest of his life. That's just his genes. It's natural for him. So he does not feel like Nathan Drake to me. And a lot of people are coming to that series for the Nathan Drake that they learned from the games. More people are going to watch that movie that have played the games than not. So you got to commit to those fans first before you bring on new ones. You bring on new fans once those reviews are out of how good the movie is or not. And I don't think there's going to be a second. I really don't.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
Okay, so we got a new side quest as well. Let's see what they are. These are open quests. Some of these are from... Here's the thing. This is what sucks. These are side quests that are outside of the area we're in currently. So I guess the only way to know is just by how short these are. But... So you've got the Shaman's Path side quest and the main quest, which is the... Oh, no, because it is... Everything is a side quest. So it's a side quest within a side quest. I always get spam. All right, so let's do... let's see. Aloy investigates the source of a sudden deluge spilling into the valley. Rumors. All right, let's do this one then, I guess, since this one is the true side quest to the side quest. All right, let's look over here first. I don't remember any of this. I don't remember what's good for me or what's not. Banuk champion bow. Outfits. Banu ice hunter. But we need blue gleam. We don't have enough metal shards for that one, which I don't think it'd be any good anyways. I think what we have right now is essentially really good. All right, let's go ahead and head on to our next main or side mission here, I guess.
Why can't she just answer a question about her painting directly?
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Maria. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
All right, so clearly there's another side mission down here somewhere. You can see it right there. We'll skip that one for now, and I guess we'll come back and possibly do it. I'm noticing a lot of pop-in, more pop-in than I've ever noticed before. I've seen it in cutscenes and everything. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty cool.
This would make a fine pair of trousers.
I don't think you can swim. Doesn't that look like you can get underwater, but you can't swim? Only in the new game. It looks like there'd be something under there. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here and... Oh. I'm really glad everyone doesn't mind me stealing from them. I mean, it makes things so much easier when they allow me to do that. Why does this keep turning? What the hell? Oh my god, is this going to keep me going in a circle? Did you see that? It said over here, and then it said over here, and then it said over here, and then I started talking like Bill Cosby, and I don't know why.
Then we wait. But I bet we'll see a strike.
All right, I'll keep watch tonight.
All right. Oh, that sucks, dude. Come on. You should be able to pick things up.
Maybe you grow good before you grow rich.
Just trying to pick up more health items just in case. All right, let's go on and get into our first little side mission here and figure things out. I'd imagine this area is not that big. Let's see, if we zoom out... Actually, it's a lot bigger than you think. Wow.
Berglund said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Did I take my meds yet? No, I don't take any meds. I'm sure I should have, though. What the flying? What the hell just...
By that pulse from the tower.
Whoa. Whoa, that took out my... There it goes again. How do you block that?
Sun's coming up.
Come on, get back up, bud. Is he down for good? All right, well, I guess he ain't getting back up. What are these called? Demonic snap malls. I bet you they can be stealth. Although they seem pretty big.
This must be the ruin Launa was talking about. Looked in. Floated too, like she said. Snake walls. Probably came from some sort of river. Follow the river, find its source. Seems simple enough. Last shot.
Sheesh. Oh. Nice try. All right. Wow, that was intense. Let's take a look at our levels. We have 3 skill points. I'm just trying to remember exactly what works best on what enemies, so I think it's just gonna take a little time. All right, let's see what we can do. We got Traveler, which we really haven't done anything in. While mounted, look at that. There is a thing for it. And here I am complaining I wish you could do this. Hold for a long dodge, for a short dodge. I don't think that really comes in handy. Although it allows you to get a quiet sprint. Let's see. Increase the maximum duration of concentration. That might be a good one. Let's go that. Alright, let's get out of here. There's no reason to keep going. Oh, shit. That took way too much to take out. Too many resources, so... I think we're okay now. All right. Little data pad. Okay, so follow the river upstream. Usually this means that there is something that I can search in this area. Well, I did not expect to accidentally do that.
Here they come.
See, I'm sorry. For me, I would choose Horizon over Elden Ring. Although I've not played Elden Ring yet, which I do plan on playing it. And I'm going to be horrible. I'm going to tell you right now, guys. I'm going to suck at Elden Ring because it's not the type of game that I normally play. So I can't sit here and tell you if I'm going to do a Let's Play for Elden Ring because I would be lying to you if I said yes. But I am going to at least show off some gameplay. Because this is a gaming channel, and we want to show off the latest and greatest of new games, and to see if they're going to be something that you want to purchase. That's the whole point of this channel, is to help people out with walkthroughs, show off video games, and just provide a place for everyone to come to and talk about gaming. Man, if this game like this still looks this good, I can't even imagine how great Forbidden West is going to look on my own screen in HDR, you know? It's going to be amazing. All right, let's find a way inside. Oh yeah, I still want to do a walkthrough for Sifu, guys. I just want to play what's going to be trending right now, which this is the game that's going to be trending right now. But I still plan on doing a walkthrough for Sifu, like a perfect run, almost.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended.
Like, I might even like Elden Ring. I don't know yet.
The overflow basin. Is that the dent?
Man, this fluidness in the movement. You don't even have to press anything but just the direction of where you need to go.
Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing?
Alright, so okay, like how do we want to start this farewell thingy? It might be the last satellite I've ever seen this place. Yeah. And, you know,
Alright, so I think I need to get into here because there's something in there, but in order to do it, you've got
Another
this.
holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. These wires must run to the power source.
I don't remember exactly. I think maybe I gotta turn the power on.
Intake tower malfunction. Drainage system offline. That's probably not good news. Looks like most of the facility is underwater. How does this happen?
I mean, that tells me what I need to do, but I can't move these.
And there's our troublemaker. Doesn't seem to be as good at getting out as he is at getting in.
Alright, how do I do this here? I can't remember. I can't move these yet, or else I would do this right here. Secure encryption ports, data shows required.
Can my focus show me anything? Rough waters. No way I'd be able to swim. That Oseram must have forced his way through here.
I'm hoping I can come back there, I'm sure.
This is the perfect opportunity to do a good deed and clear your
Are you all right?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. My forge gone cold. But nope, nope. Not old Gildan.
You're welcome. Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. When the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
Great animation, too.
You said something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones, but one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mom brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, seeing myself and my mother just over my shoulder, smiling.
And one of these looking glasses. It's in the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long, Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
Could you imagine if they made another Killzone with the way that they're doing the graphics now? Man, I bet you it would sell like hotcakes too.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got 2 hands. I've got 2 hands. Perfect. My savior, my salvation, and if
well,
you
glad
like,
to have you here, Matthew. Everybody give Matthew a big warm welcome.
Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Thanks for watching, bud.
You dropped the ring in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
Hey, Mario.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water.
Quite by accident.
And then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
So, we need to replace that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gilden. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
That's the one thing I wanted to mention is that the water here doesn't look very good. But in the next game, they really improved the water graphics big time.
On the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind
Because you gotta swim in it now.
Doing the
You
honors?
go underwater and all that. Alright, so I need to find a path to the other side, which is fairly simple and easy. I'm just making sure I'm not missing out on anything here.
The other valve is just across the edge. Raging flood waters. You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the claim. Stone ruins, clouds fall, and fire. I've spent 13 levels.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. They could have put something right here. This looks like a hallway of death right here. Or maybe I'm playing Sifu. Hey! 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 I'll never look at hallways the same way because of Sifu.
A tub of stagnant water. Charming.
Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin!
On it.
A little more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Right you are! Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate!
This is a cool little side mission.
A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further.
I'm not gonna follow him. Well, I could go this way.
Let me look around. See what I can find.
Oh, shit. Don't want to go up there. Alright, so it looks like I can't do whatever this is yet, clearly. But I will be coming back over here. I always like to go off the beaten path. That's why before I continue to what it tells me to do, I always want to check out other paths. Like that looks like I could jump onto it.
Looks like I could jump across on that rickety rusting platform. I'll find a way up.
Oh yeah, Zero Dawn had great side missions, like, but from what, like I said, from reading the, or watching some of the reviews for Forbidden West, they say that all of the side missions really add more to the story in the whole, so you really want to do them. So I'm really looking forward to doing all the side missions. Just so you guys know, when I do Forbidden West, guys, it's going to be a very, very thorough trying to find everything and all that. So I just want to prepare you all. You guys know how I like to do it. Oh, don't go that way.
Nice jump. Nice. What am I saying? That was stupendous. Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
You thought you could escape me.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4! Come on, sellouts and runaway cowards! We see you! Cut it. I forgot the words too. Shit, unless we started off so strong and then I'll just... Well, that's sort of my MO. No. We have a Band-Aid. We need one.
Don't forget, guys, to leave a like if you enjoy the content. And make sure you comment after this live stream becomes a video.
Oh, you're close, girl.
To keep
Just
the interactions on the channel
gap.
up. So that YouTube's algorithm says we are important and we want to continue promoting this channel.
Ah, you're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Now, we've done this once before. Should be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side.
Let's set up the same way on this side. I should look for an access tunnel.
This is my sort of delve.
I'll find a use for you.
I did play a little bit of Zelda, but I've never been a big fan of the Zelda games. Maybe the first ones on Nintendo. The other ones never really got my attention, though. Especially because there's no voice acting, and I prefer voice acting in the games that I play. I don't like... One of the things that pisses me off, especially about first-person games, like RPGs, is when your character doesn't speak. I hate that. Like, I know you want to make me have the voice. It just doesn't make any sense that you want to put me in this world, but my character never says a damn word. Even if the text says I'm saying something, I want my character to speak. So, I know I'm a little bit different than everybody else, but that's just how I feel. Yeah, I did do a stream of Breath of the Wild, I think, didn't I? On Facebook, right?
Okay, Gildan, turn the valve.
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Looks like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again.
Hang on, okay? I've got a plan.
I need to get up higher. Gotta climb up that wreckage. That's pretty much what I do now. Jump straight to the counterweight from here. And I could climb higher for that.
God, look at that sun, man. The game is so freaking beautiful. The way the light hits her.
Going down.
That didn't work, guys. Maybe it did, though.
Got it. We're good to go.
You were a sight to see. Bounding from metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that ring?
Good question. Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way.
Weakness is those. Where are those? I think that's what it is, right? Weakness is right there. At least that's what it says.
About to get loud.
Oh, still got me. Oh no. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
should switch weapons.
Oh, it still hit me. It went through the thing.
Dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside, guy can't look.
I do like how you could do this whole thing from up here. You don't have to go down there. I guess we could go down and face it, too. If we wanted to.
You were right. This thing did swallow the ring.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room. To the spoils. Oh, what's in here? More old world treasures, perhaps? This place is full of surprises. Should we have a look?
Didn't you want to get into the storage room?
Okay, Shells, we're not focusing on that right now. We're recording, okay? We're not even in the band meeting. It's sort of county practice, right? Merch. We need merch. Stickers! You're not a real band until someone vandalizes government property with your sticker.
Colleagues, I have been asked to remind you that conversations determined to be irrelevant to servitor training are discouraged.
What were you saying about vandalizing government property?
Perhaps my focus can help me. All right, time to get the flow going to the right place.
I don't know what this is. I'm sure I'm doing something out of order here.
I say this as a man typically enamored of complexities, but this looks like it might be a little much for me.
Dude, you okay, bro?
Don't worry. I think I've got this.
Music to my ears. To each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible arrows. As the saying goes.
All right, but that's broke. Okay.
You got a competent mind, girl. A mind for nuance and finesse. Not I. No, indeed. Not old Gildan.
That's
All
not
right.
right.
This job demands a certain degree of patience. I'm afraid I inherited my mother's restlessness.
track.
All right. It's coming up.
You've been at this a while, girl. No room to judge, mind. I once spent half a day flummoxed by a Karja puzzle box.
Yeah, but that's getting stuck because it's going...
There. One step closer. Something's not right. There, that should do it. We should head back. See if that's okay for the rest of the way.
Got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
The door's open. Guess this must go down to the lower level.
I did. There should have been a timer on that, right?
It stinks down here.
You smell that? Smells like a forge-side morning in the claim.
A drummer's weapon coil. I probably need that, right? Let me look at my list of things I have. Because I'm... There we go. Perfect.
Looks like that's everything. I should head back up with Gildan.
All right. Well, we did it. I still haven't went into my mod section to see what I have and what I need to change.
Circle back around to the matter of the supply room.
I got what I needed for the main quest, or for that main side quest now. Now I just need to do this. Camera angles.
I can't wait.
That's the only thing I probably that irks me just a little bit about this game is how close Aloy can get to the camera, and it becomes a little harder to see.
Soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand, just like Mom and I used to.
All right.
What are you doing with your hands there, girl? I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind tickling me.
Yeah, so why don't we take a moment and figure out which things that we have and what, so that we can better equip ourselves with what we need. Here's the thing. you can't change the mods. Once they're in, you can't change them, right? I thought that's how it works. Once they're in, you can no longer change what modifications that you have inside. And mods for your armor. Well, see, this one doesn't have an armor. There we go, modifications. See all these mods I have, but I can't put them in my weapons. Because you change mods in the crafting section. Okay, there you go. All right. Let's see. Modify. Let's say for this one, for instance. Clear. See, you can't clear. The tinker skill is not learned. So I don't have that specific skill. Where is the tinker skill? My guess it's in the forager. Disarm traps, herbalists, ammo crafter, tinker right there. So in order to do it, I need to get to disarm traps. So I'll need 6 skill points before I'm able to actually do that, guys. Just something I never worried about, I guess, during the main game.
Where is it? Where did it go?
I mean, this is it. We get to play together, what, maybe 2 more times? Nah, shucks. Farewell tour! Reunion tour in like 6 months. Let's do it all the time. For our adoring fans, it's not that hard to stay in touch, Shelly. We could practice in holospace. People always say that.
Full already. Gilden? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure. Right there in the window. I was... Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Gilden. It must have meant a lot to you.
Oh, well. Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to make.
All right. Replace the power cell. Hey, this is just a side mission to the side mission. How cool is this?
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It means it worked.
By the forge. You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gilden.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
That's a good little side mission right there.
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. Maybe I'll take a look.
You go on ahead. I'm gonna stand right here and bask in our victory for a while.
I've been wanting to play the PC version. Just haven't had a chance yet. I mean, it costs a lot of money when I got the PS5 version, which is perfect almost. But just to play it in mouse and keyboard, you know?
And going by that sound, I think Lala's already at the din.
Go to the overflow basin. Pretty cool little mission here, to be honest. Yeah, you can play this on PC. It's gonna look the best on PC, of course, but this still looks great. Because I know playing God of War is like on PC is almost a completely different game, man. It's so fluid and perfect.
Stocking up. Sounds getting louder. She wasn't kidding about the sound. Look out below! Must be the entrance to the skin. I can get out of this.
Live from the illustrious Overflow Basin Studios, it's Concrete Beach Party! A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4!
Yeah, rock on, sister. Crowds, seen your type before. Move us from premises, but it's us who's showing you the door. We're so hard to live in, and they act like we should crave a spot. But if we're not good enough for your world, we think your world can rot. That's great, that's great. Alright, you have a question, Ricardo. What is your opinion on Splinter Cell being open world? Dude, guys, stop spreading the rumor that Splinter Cell is going to be an open world. Please, stop spreading any rumor that Splinter Cell is going to be open world. It's not. I'm telling you right now. Ubisoft knows that it's not going to be open world. Listen, they said themselves that they are recreating the game, remaking the game, that it's going to be linear. They literally said in their thing that it's going to be a linear experience like the original. So I'm just telling you, stop thinking it's going to be open world. It's not going to be open world. It's just like everybody keeps going around here and they just keep thinking it's going to be the next Splinter Cell is going to be open world, and they're hating on Ubisoft for it. It's not going to be. Listen, it's not going to be open world. Did you not read the blog that they put out? Please read it again. I beg of you.
To be playing again.
I don't know what you did, but the water drained in the snap of a short song. What do you think of the music?
I've never heard anything else like it.
That's because there's no other place with such resonance, such intonation that rattles your ribs with its power. And of course, no one else knows these pipes like I do. I learned them by ear before I could walk, strapped to my father's back. Thank you for draining the waters. Not just for myself, but for my ancestors and their songs. Please, take this as a token of our gratitude.
And that's one thing. I think, in my honest opinion, the worst thing for video games are the fans in some instances. Because the fans spread rumors that a game is going to be made a certain way without actually knowing the knowledge. And what that does is it gets more people thinking that something is going to be wrong, something's going to be wrong, and then it gets more people hating something, hating something, hating something. The worst thing you could do as a fan base is to spread rumors that you have no idea, nothing about. Because all you're doing is setting up. This is why developers don't want to share what they're working on in some instances, because the fans, they spread rumors or stuff that's completely false and lies, and then they believe it, and then you end up hating a developer for something. Obviously, you can hate Ubisoft all you want because of their NFT practices and whatever they're called and all that, and the way that they treat their developers. I get you, but don't spread any rumors that Splinter Cell is going to be open world, or we don't know what the game is going to be entirely. I do know it's not going to be open world because they mentioned it in their vlog when they literally mentioned that they were creating the game. So I just want to make sure you guys know this, and just wait. Just be patient. We're getting a Splinter Cell. That's the main thing. Understand and recognize we're finally getting what we've wanted. Let's wait until we find more about the game before we start spreading things that we shouldn't be. That's just going to piss more people off, and then it's going to piss you off, and then you're never going to be able to fully be excited for what could be an awesome thing. So just wait, okay? Just wait. That's why I don't like to comment on things. I commented on the when the first announcement was made, but after that you haven't heard me talk about it anymore because I have nothing to say. I'm waiting until new information comes out. Once we see what that new information is, then we can go from there, and then I can start talking about things. But right now, all we have is what they originally said. Let them work. Let them do. Like recently, I just signed this petition that's going around. A bunch of Splinter Cell fans that said, hey, we want to be in on the development secrets and what you guys are doing so we can help make sure the game is done right. While I agree what they're doing is for a good cause, Ubisoft is not going to listen. It doesn't matter how many people sign that thing. Ubisoft is not going to allow you, as a fan, to tell them how the game is going to be made. That's not how it works. It's not going to work. But I agreed with the petition because I do want the game to be better, so I agree with that. But I'm telling you, as an audience, as a community, that if you can't say, this is how I want you to make Splinter Cell, and think that a developer is going to be like, okay, we'll listen to you. No, that's not how it works. That's going to make it farthest from what you want. All it does is set up bad things when you demand how a game should be. Like, for instance, I'm just going to use an example. A lot of people in the petition, they said that they don't want Sarah to be a Splinter Cell. That they don't want to play a game where Sarah becomes a Splinter Cell, because if you've played the original games, you've seen that Sarah's the daughter of Sam Fisher, and she, as the daughter, always hated her dad being away and all that. I get that. But I also see the other side of seeing how maybe having her become in her father's footsteps isn't necessarily a bad thing, because she loves her dad so much, and as she grows older, she sees what he was doing was to protect the world and to do good things, and she wants to get closer to her dad. I can see everything. I don't mind whatever direction that they take the story. Maybe I don't like it one way or another if they do something that I wish they would do it differently or whatever. You know, you can't have a game be exactly the way you want, because then you're going to be even more upset than if it's not. Does that make sense? I know that's going to be hard for some people to understand. If you get everything you want, then you have no reason to really... Excuse me. Oh, sorry. You have no reason to fully enjoy the game. Because it's just like in a relationship. If you're dating someone who is exactly like you, that relationship is doomed to fail. You need to have an opposite to motivate you, to guide you, to be better, to do better.
Calm.
So that's why I feel in the same way in this instances with video games. You don't want a game to be everything you want it to be, because then what else do you have to look forward to? It gets stale after a while. That means there's nowhere they can go with the series. Do you see what I'm saying? Hopefully that resonates with some of you and you get a little understanding of that kind of stuff. That's why I never, when developers ask me, hey, what do you think about this or what do you think about that? My simple reply is, you know, hey, it'd be nice to see this, or, you know, a little bit more emphasis on this portion of the stealth game play. But I don't demand it. I don't say, either do this or no one's going to like your game. No, I refuse to do that. That's not how you should do it. I've done my soapbox. We can move on now.
Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to
Exactly, Green. Exactly.
Stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. It was new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Oh, that's hilarious. I just looked in my phone and I thought someone donated $240, but no, it was my wife paying groceries for $240. Came out of my PayPal. I was like, whoa, did we just get a donation? No. The wife spent some money on groceries.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of
Kids,
questions.
man, they eat so much. My gosh.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
I think the next Splinter Cell should take place no, I was trying to make a joke, but seriously, this is what I want. All I want is, if you're going to do a remake and you're going to start fresh, keep Sam Fisher in there. You can make him 60 years old. You can make him a mentor, have him training younger people, or you can make him the star. It's up to you. Leave the levels to be methodical, multiple routes, ways to sneak by, the ability to not take out a single person if you don't want to. That's what I would want, my dream game. And you know what? If just one of those things happens, I'll be happy. I don't need 4 out of 4 of my own checklist to be happy with a video game. Every single game, there's something I dislike about it. But that doesn't mean I hate the game, or it just means maybe because I dislike it, maybe I'll learn that it's not that bad, that they didn't do this. You know, maybe it opens me up a little bit more to be more different with gaming. It, like I said, if you get everything done the way you want, how can you grow? How can you get better? How can you do better, be bigger and better? If I have the dream job that I've always wanted, then what happens when you've got that dream job and there's nowhere to go from there? You have nowhere else to build. You have nowhere up to go. You never want to have the one thing you desire, because the moment you have that one thing you desire more than anything else in this world, you have lost the most important thing in your life, because you no longer have that desire to get it, because you already have it. Always need to have something to build. At least this is just my opinion. Not everybody has to agree, but I never want to reach my goals. To say that in the slightest, I never want to reach my ultimate goal, because then I have nothing else to reach for. I always want to continually reach, slowly but surely, continually reach the goals I have laid out in front of me in small things. But if I go straight for that big goal and I accomplish it, where else can I go from there? My life is long. Hopefully it's long, and I want to continue to build.
All right, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Groceries are very pricey, man.
If you fall to the
way
daemon's
too
machines,
pricey.
at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Alright, the Shaman's Path. Destroy or override the tower. Does that mean we can stealth it?
So these towers can repair machines that are possessed by your daemon. And those machines are tougher and angrier.
That's what I've seen. From a distance, anyway. As for how to deal with it...
I've got an idea.
Well, can you tell me the idea? Because...
So much for being careful. Kill the machines. The tower. Destroy it. The shadows are getting long.
Okay, we cannot stealth that enemy. Well, let's see. That sucked. What the hell is going on, man? I just have to get more and more enemies that are coming. I feel like I'm just not doing any damage. Like, I feel like whatever I have is just not doing nearly enough. Nearly enough damage. The tower heals them. Okay. All right. Thank you. Oh! Is that giving me away? I think I get it now. Oh, come on. Oh, sheesh. God, they move so fast. Gotcha now. Okay. Like I said, it's a learning process, and now I understand. Cool beans. All right. Gotcha. Cool.
Machines. It can be overrun.
All right. Wow, that was action-packed, man. So you can override it if you're stealthy.
Need them soon enough.
But it can give you away too, so you got to watch out when it pulses. I should kill it. What are you talking about?
Let's talk about Araya.
I just overrid it, unless you're talking about something else.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Araya should meet you after all. But what she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far. You should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Now, are you talking about on the big thing that does the pulse? Or are you talking about the enemies surrounding it? Because I see the big thing that does the pulse that has this, like, weak spot. But as you can see, I just overrode it, so I didn't even need to
Bergren told me you're Araya's
take it
apprentice.
out.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the Blue Light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Araya's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Araya when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Araya and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
I got you. Okay, because I'm only level 30, yeah.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Araya at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I was only level 30
Right. I guess I'm off to the ice rasps.
when I beat the game.
Shaman's path.
I don't guess I didn't do too many side missions in the end.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above. What warmth feels like out here.
Yeah, I guess I didn't do everything. I'm ashamed of myself. I should have. Maybe I just had so much stuff going on at the time.
I'll tuck that away.
I know I always wanted to play this, but I never got around to doing it. I'm just glad I'm doing it now. Getting the chance to finish it up right before the new one comes out, I think, is the perfect time. Helps me get familiar with the story, helps me get familiar with the controls. Even though things are going to change, it's still, you know, I'll have a better understanding of everything going in.
The shaman's path must be around here somewhere. This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about. Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions. Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. Chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them.
Huh?
Wrong way. This isn't the way out. Some gear, though. Another marker. Good.
Yep, just a few more days and the game will be out, at least from the time of this recording, so. Hey, you think we got enough things for arrows? I know, but see, even though it tells me where I need to go, I want to go off the beaten path to make sure that I get extras.
Not this way. But then, where? I see. Up. Stalkers. Better be careful. Focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way. Okay, through here.
What is this? I almost kind of want to go that way because there's something over there, but I don't know what it is. What am I supposed to... Is there something I can do with this? Machine parts, wire, metal fragments arranged as bells. What the flying? All right, cool. Starting to run out for those. What was that? Like a flare of some sort.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
That's a beautiful. My God, this area is a lot bigger than I originally thought. Jeesh. And they say the next game is like massive, even bigger than this. I just wish I was able to have a contact with PlayStation to be able to get these games early, but unfortunately I don't have any PlayStation contact. Can't enter this location.
This bridge work. Looks like it needs to fill up with water before it opens. Down it is. Down, then up. There's the map.
What's this pigment? Oh, it's a set. Okay, that's right. Changes the color of our uniform, I think, or... What outfit do we have on right now? Right? Isn't that the best outfit you can get or something? I think that's what Green said. What, again, what is this? I still don't understand what the wind chimes do.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up.
Ooh, so beautiful. Almost to 200 likes, everybody. Thank you so much.
Exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. I don't think it's friendly.
Where'd it go? Oh, I can't mark it. I remember the first snow graphics I was impressed with was Uncharted 2. Beginning of the game, that was the first snow graphics that really impressed me. Alright, well, we got one skill point, unfortunately. So we need thrill in order to 3 in order to be able to get that tinker. Yes, it's always important to remind people about likes. Because some, you know, it's understandable. A lot of people forget. Man, look at how many. Oh my god, I have way too much. So many things.
Doing this, big boy. Be fascinating if they're not looking for me.
I have no idea what's going on there. Got it. Oh my god, that was so good.
Down. Now back to finding Araya. Which means I've got to climb.
Can we override this though? I don't think so. I don't think we can override it. That'd be super cool if we could, but nice job though, we did it. We didn't have to do it. We could have just went on by, but you guys know us. Fire is its weakness. You know, I should have paid attention to that. Yeah. Probably could have made it even easier, but it was already not too difficult if you just kept on the move.
Should be able to get up there.
We got it down, and that's what matters. I love the slow motion when you do those jumps. It's pretty cool. How do you override the machine control point? I gotta remember all this again. I'm pretty sure that's something to do with stealthing it, and then you should be able to have a button for override. Hey, we finally got some blue. she has got to be freezing though, right?
Maltuk said Rhea went past the shrine, into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs.
I know I can override some creatures. I've done it before. Man, this game is just so beautiful.
An ancient door. Maybe Rhea's inside.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here, trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair... Oh boy, I should just go to bed.
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
You guys, I always love to go off the beaten path.
Director of Security Blevins is riding us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door.
Okay, thanks, Renee.
Something. What am I supposed to do with these lights?
Well, they say this is the best armor to have, so I want to keep this armor. If it doesn't have an impact on the game, there's no point in moving it. I like these kind of puzzles, man. They're actually, I love them. These kind of puzzles are pretty fun.
These things turn, changing the flow of light. All right, let's see if the door's open.
flows so smooth.
Fresh air ahead.
Oh, wow.
Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there. Looks like I need to get to those stairs. Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
Pretty awesome, right? Gaming today, man. Such an exciting time. All right, guys. Well, that is going to be it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm not sure how much longer we have left in this game. To be honest, maybe some of you guys can tell me how much is still left. But maybe we'll be able to finish it in tomorrow's stream, or maybe we'll go into Wednesdays or whatever. I still got more Sifu and God of War to come out this week as well. Going to be a nice week for us. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for helping us get to 200 likes. Thank you for the super chat that we got earlier. Remember, super chats and all that stuff goes directly into the channel so that we can keep it going. Pays the bills. Just like Destiny's Child said, it's gonna pay my bills, it's gonna pay my telephone bills, it's gonna pay my automobiles, and then maybe you and me can chill. Sorry, I just break out in songs sometimes. Other than that, thank you guys so much again for watching. Love you all. Always glad to see you here, and we'll be back tomorrow with more Horizon Zero Dawn, leading up to the brand new game Forbidden West, which is coming out very soon. Or if it's already out, make sure you go check out that playthrough of mine as well, because it'll be on the channel. And love you all. Take care of yourself.